Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Hunt for the Championship, where I, Grim VGC, try to go through the online battle spot rank ladder, looking to get to the top and prepare for the International Championships at Indianapolis this year in the summer, as well as for the World Championships if I'm ever lucky enough to qualify for this year. But we're going to be using again our team that we used in the last couple episodes. We only have about 2 or 3 more episodes using this team before I do retire it, so be sure to check these out because there's some action that you won't be able to see after the fact. So we're going to start here. We've got Salazzle, Tapu Koko, Gigalith, Tapu Fini, Porygon2, and my boy Tauros, and we're going to get right in here. If you haven't already, check out the stats in the description below. Everything's down there. EVs, IVs, moves, items, and nature, so be sure to check all that out because it's really great information. And right now we are 2-2 in both of our episodes. So far we have gone 1-1. Right away we find Sean from Illinois. Alright, so he's got Arcanine, Mismagius, Garchomp, Ninetales, Alola, Tapu Fini, and Kartana. So, looking at this, his team's pretty weak to my Salazzle. And, let's see. Tapu Koko will be pretty good here. The Mismagius, I don't really know what to expect from that. You don't see that too often here in VGC, but I'll be sure to keep my eye out on it because I'm not sure what it can do. I'm pretty sure it's pure Ghost type, though. So we're going to lead Salazzle here with, let's see, who should we lead with? Let's lead with our own Tapu Fini. In the back, we'll bring Tauros to reduce the effectiveness of Arcanine, Garchomp, and Kartana. And for our 4th Pokemon, I really do want to bring Tapu Koko here. It does really well against most of his team, so I think it'll be really good here. So here we go. Let's get started with our first battle of the day. In the comment section, be sure to let me know who you think was the MVP of today's episode from our team. Which Pokemon it is, drop it down in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to give a special mention to it in our next episode. So we lead off with Salazzle and Tapu Fini. Our opponent's going to lead Mismagius and Arcanine. I feel like this is a Will-O-Wisp Hex kind of thing, so I'm glad we did lead with Tapu Fini. This kind of deals with our opponent's lead pretty well, if I have to say so myself, so... How do we want to start here? I guess, well, it's pretty simple, we could say. He's probably going to pick for Arcanine if he has it. So I could just go... that's not very effective. I'm going to go Flamethrower into the Mismagius. And I'm just going to Muddy Water, expecting to protect. And even if he doesn't protect here, there's not too much he can do against what's on my side of the field. And he is just going to go for a String Seed, break the Sash, assuming on the Salazzle. Yep. That's going to do a lot of damage. That is Life Orb, Arcanine. And we do get our Flamethrower to go off into the Mismagius. That's going to do about 25-30% as we get the taunt into Tapu Fini. Luckily, we're not, we're not the Calm Mindset, so it doesn't cripple us, but it's a really smart move by my opponent. It would stop me from setting up on them. But we do get our Muddy Waters off, which eliminates the threat of Extreme Seed. Really good for us. Because having that Extreme Speed up is a real danger to our Salazzle. We don't want to lose Salazzle because it's going to be doing a lot of damage to our opponent's Pokemon. So I'm glad that we got that out of the way. And what's he going to send up next is the question. He's going to send up that Garchomp. I feel like he is going to protect the Mismagius this turn. There's no reason for him to leave it open. He probably could just protect an Earthquake. So I'm going to switch out into my Tauros. I'll reduce the attack of the Garchomp by 1 stage. And then I'm just going to Muddy Water again, get off a lot of heavy damage on both of these Pokemon. Probably not going to knock out the Mismagius if it has Protect, of course. But we will be able to do a lot of damage to this Garchomp, which would be nice. But if I were my opponent, I definitely would not try not to let Mismagius die here. I would protect it. Go for the safe Earthquake. There's not much that I could do otherwise. And I didn't hit A. I am silly. Hit A just in time, though, so... We do withdraw our Salazzle, just in case he does decide to Earthquake, and we lower the attack of the other Pokemon by 1 stage. Let's see what our opponent's going to do here. I'm pretty sure he's just going to Earthquake. But he's actually going to go for the Tectonic Rage. That's Oh no, he's going for the Ghostium Z into... I don't know what he's going into. I don't know if this is Shadow Claw. Z Destiny Bond. Okay. So we are going to lose our Tapu Fini here, unfortunately. If the Muddy Water hits. The Muddy Water misses, we're fine. Oh yeah, he has Levitate. I didn't know that Pokemon had Levitate. It does make sense, though, for him to use as an attack. And it only hits the one Pokemon that, like, I don't want it to knock out, actually. Which is really unfortunate for us, because that's going to take out our Tapu Fini as well. However, this does let us bring in our Tapu Koko. And I'm just going to bring in Salazzle here. Just for the fake out pressure. So... he needs to bring in his own Tapu Fini here. I do outspeed the Garchomp, I think. I actually can't tell if I do or not. I don't know what I want to do here. I think I'm going to return into... ah, my nose. Yeah, I'm gonna Normalium Z into the Garchomp. And I'm gonna actually just Sludge Bomb into the Fini. Hopefully he doesn't have Protect. Ah, my nose hurts. He does have Protect, which is unfortunate. So we have the fastest thing on that side of the field, and we are faster than the Garchomp, luckily, but we're gonna lose not Tapu Fini, we're gonna lose Salazzle here, which isn't great. But it's gonna be Koko and Tauros versus Garchomp and Fini, it looks like. I want to see how much damage it does to the Garchomp, though. Let's see how much it does. That actually almost knocks out that Garchomp, which is really nice. So we can Dazzling Gleam on the next turn, because my Tapu Koko does outspeed all non-Scarf Garchomp, which is good for us, but... ooh. Alright, so we do have to switch in Tapu Koko here. Well, I feel like he's going to protect Garchomp and go for attack with Tapu Fini. There's no reason for him to let Garchomp survive. But what I can also do, he does have the protect Tapu Fini. So I think I'm gonna protect this turn. See if he protects with Garchomp. I'm gonna expect to protect from Garchomp though. Gets with a poison jab. He gets a calm mind up. Ooh, that's not good. I should have probably just Dazzling Gleamed, actually. So now we'll do that. This will knock out the Garchomp and do a decent amount of Tapu Fini. He's not even going to protect with the Garchomp. So he might think he can knock me out here with Hydro Pump probably from the Tapu Fini. But we'll have to see how much damage it does. Or if it hits. Or if he just Calm Minds again. He's going to actually Moonblast. How much damage will this do? Oh, that's unfortunate. It was, that was unfortunate, yeah. What I should have done, I got too scared, but it was a pretty close match, though. So we'll move on and hopefully learn from the match and move into the next game. Let's see what we got next. I have my eye. Alright, so we're gonna hop in the next battle. Not a big deal, you know, can't win them all. Really close battle, and I'm glad that we learned a little bit from that match about some of the speed tiers, and how much damage 1+1 can actually do with Moonblast. Not very effective. There goes my bottle cap. Also in the comment section, let me know what you guys think of the video camera, where you think I could put it, how the quality seems. I'm really excited to have it in here. I just upgraded my computer, so it's really nice to have. And our opponent, Lettuce, has Garchomp, Comfey, Tapu, Lele, Como, Serena, and Ligo. Now I haven't seen Como and Comfey in VGC yet this season. I played with Serena, it's not bad, but everything else I'm not used to seeing, so it's actually really interesting stuff to look at. So I don't really know if I want to bring Tauros this game. So I'm just going to go for... I'm going to go Salazzle, Tapu, Fini again. It is a really strong lead for me, and I can always back it up with the backs with stuff like... I'm going to bring Porygon2. And I think I don't want to bring Gigalith. I think I'm going to bring Tauros in the back as well. Tapu Koko doesn't help me that much in this game. And Gigalith is just too slow for what's on the opponent's side of the field. I don't know what Como is capable of, but I'm pretty sure it's faster than Gigalith, so I think this is a better idea to just go with my mid-speed Pokemon and my fast one. So he's going to leave Serena and Nuligo here, just so I can't fake out, which is okay. I understand the rationale behind that. That's going to prevent me from using Fake Out, so I think I'm just going to go for the Sludge Bomb. I'm going to... do I want to go for Sludge Bomb or Flamethrower? Because what's in the back? Yeah, Sludge Bomb actually is a better option here coverage-wise, I think. Either way is neutral, but... I'm going to Sludge Bomb the Serena, and... Can I live the Life Orb? Is the question. I'm just going to Scald on Lego. And hope for the best. Alright, Serena's going to Protect here. I can Encore that next turn. We're just going to get the Sludge Bomb into Serena's Protect. Sludge Wave. Alright, so that is actually going to let me live because it's a reduced spread move, so it shouldn't knock me out unless he gets Specs. But, yeah, it's not going to knock me out, luckily. And we get no poisons. We do have the Scald go off, and that's going to go straight into that Niligo. Bring it to under half, which is very good for us. And that's going to be Black, Sludge, Niligo. So that's a little bit of bulk there, too, with the Niligo. Very nice. I had to command my opponent. That was a pretty good move on their part. I am going to be forced to switch, though, so I'm going to switch into Tauros now. Lowered Serena's attack. Not a huge deal for me if Tauros takes damage right now. Because I know that my Salazzle outspeeds the Niligo. And because of that, I can bring Tauros in because it's the same speed as Salazzle. And that's going to bring Serena down to about a third. Power Gem's going to go into the Salazzle slot. Bye-bye, Salazzle. That's a beast boost right there. And what is Serena going to do? Serena's going to go for the Trap Kick. That's going to go into Tauros. That is unfortunate. So I do have my Porygon2 with me, so what I want to do this turn is I'm going to go for the Earthquake. And then I'm just going to set up, probably going to want to set up Trick Room here. I think I can deal with everything else on this team, which is a good thing. So I'm gonna Ice Beam the Serena, and I am gonna Earthquake here in case it decides not to protect something. Serena is gonna protect, so I do get off the Earthquake. Even though I'm at -1, I will knock out this Niligo because it is at you know, it's a 4 times weakness. So I don't think it would actually knock out if I was in Grassy Terrain, just because of the -1 and the Grassy Terrain reduction, which is really stupid. But that's how it would probably ended up happening. So we were able to knock out the Ultra Beast without losing any other Pokemon. Unfortunately, we had to give up Salazzle for it, but not the worst in the world. He's going to send it. Excuse me. He's going to send out Tapu Lele here. In the back, we do have Tapu Fini, so what I'm going to do is, recover, I think. Now, actually, I'm going to Ice Beam the Serena slot because it protected last turn. I'm just going to switch back in Tapu Fini. I don't mind losing in here, and Porygon2 is not going to faint if I switch the terrain, so it's a relatively safe turn for me. And it does net me a knockout if Serena doesn't switch out. And if it's Garchomp in the back, it's even better because he can't switch out. Safely, at least. So that's going to reset the terrain, lowering any Psychic moves that Lele might have coming out at me. Tapu Lele is going to go for Psychic. That's going to go into probably the Porygon2 slot. And it is going to go to the Porygon2 slot. I'm going to do about 50 damage. Light Screen goes up. Now that was a really good move by my opponent. Hopefully my Analytic boost lets me do enough damage anyway, but that was a really strong move by my opponent. And it's barely going to live, unfortunately. And we're going to see, is that... Okay, I thought that was like red card or something. I was actually going to like be really surprised and impressed with my opponent. Alright, let's go and... I'm gonna Trick Room here, and I'm gonna switch back into Tauros. I don't want to lose Tapu Fini. Let's see what my opponent decides to do, though. So we switch in Tauros here, -1 on the Serena again, so it's at half attack. Doesn't really matter for Lele, unfortunately, but... We're gonna see the Psychium Z come out. Who's that gonna go into, though? And that's gonna go into the Porygon2 slot. I'm gonna guess it goes in the Porygon2. It could go into Lele, but I'm not entirely sure where he'll decide to take it. Looks like it's Porygon2? Yeah, it's gonna go straight in the Porygon2. How much damage this is gonna do is the question. That is gonna do... Oh, it's gonna knock it out with the critical hit. Oh, that's not good for us. That's actually really not good right now. We're gonna see the Trap Kick go in the Tauros, lowering our attack, which is pretty bad right now. But we now know that Lele had Psychium Z. It's not going to be able to knock us out with our Psychic, most likely, on Tapu Fini. So I'm going to have to go and... I'm going to just Tapu Lele, and then I'm going to... I'm going to Normalium Z the Serena just to make sure that I can't protect through whatever I throw at it. And we're going to see Lele go for Protect. Which isn't bad for us. Because this allows us to knock out the Serena, which I needed to do this turn anyway. As this is not protecting, it's not going to have a chance of living, even with the -1 attack. Which I don't think it would. But I just wanted to be sure. So this is actually really good for us, and I'm glad that we're getting that done. Hopefully this knocks it out. I should. It's not protected, so... We are going to knock it out with the... Normalium Z. Scald's gonna go into Tapu Lele. It all depends on what Pokemon he has in the back. If it's Garchomp, we have a little bit of an issue. That's gonna be Comfy. I don't know what this Pokemon does. I think we have to just get rid of it. I don't think you're gonna knock it out, so if we knock out Tapu Lele this turn, we're fine. But we have to knock it out this turn, otherwise it just does too much damage for us to deal with. That might be enough for us to get a Scald knockout. If we don't faint here with Tapu Fini, we should be fine. Oh no! That's game. Calm Mind, okay. It's probably going to be game for us here. Why are you protecting? I can't attack you. Alright, so now I gotta go, and I gotta hope that I can just... I gotta hope that Comfy protects accidentally or Calm Minds again or something. Because I think I can one-shot it with Giga Impact, but... This should knock out my Tauros, actually. Super unfortunate. Certainly not the best of battles today with our team. bit of a lucky time. Some of our decision making had a lot to be desired, so definitely could have played a lot better. But that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get a win out in this one, but we're going to come back in the next one, get some good quality gameplay for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It means a lot to me. It lets you guys also know when I'm making more videos. And also remember to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Dislike if you didn't, of course. Let me know in the comment section who you thought was the most valuable member of the team today. And also let me know, I forget what the other question was, but you know it, because I said it before. So put that in the comment section too. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate you coming out. Have a great one.